we don't see too many Rastafarian artists. Or maybe we should just call them reggae artists, even though, we have Rastafarians that does dance hall. Um, I don't know, where are they? Where are they really? But like Mr. Vegas said, people can give without being announced. Okay, they want to remain anonymous. They just want to give, and that's it. Not for show, not so people can say, oh, there's a competition, because right now that's what people are thinking. Are these artists competing with each other? If they are, then so they are, because there are some who can do more, and then there are some who can just do what they are able to do, and that's fine. It's all about the victims of the hurricane, giving back, rebuilding, you know, getting people back on their feet, back to just normalcy. You and I, who are not affected by this, we probably would never understand. I saw a lady today. Apparently, she owns a funeral home and she was heading over to the office. Um, she said where she's coming from, there's water in front, water beside, and water behind her. However, she was able to come on a little boat, and that's how she got over. But she fell so many times trying to get across there. And someone was interviewing her. A lot of the bloggers are out, and not so much from newspaper or television, just everyday people who have their channel on the various social media platforms, whatever. So yeah, and when she spoke, you could just cry. It was just so emotional for me. I only watched it once. She said, look at me dirty. You know how much time I fall down? She said, I'm hungry, me not have no food. This is the only clothes I have on. I don't have no clothes to wear. And she's walking and looking back as she's speaking to the person. I'm not sure who the person was. It was a male. And he was just trying to find out. And then she said, come with me. Come and me carry you, go show you which part the boat dock. And then they went there. And that was enough for me. Just seeing her, and a big grown woman. She might have been maybe in her early, late 60s or so. And she was just embarrassed about being dirty and everything. People, do you realize that a lot of these people haven't brushed their teeth, taken a shower, changed their clothes in we're almost in the 7 day, 8 day now? Yeah. Can you imagine what that must feel like? And some of these people could have been people who would not go around the homeless, and all that. They stay far from people who are dirty, and, for the grace of God go I. No, they are experiencing the same thing. Okay, so never you say it can't happen to me. Never you say it can't happen to me. I wasn't able to see. I saw cars around. I saw Vybz Kartel's team. He did donate quite a bit. So if he's just there, that's fine. He already put out thousands or millions of dollars. So, it's up to the government to make sure this money is spent fairly. I see he's keeping everything a secret from the PMP party opposition, I should say, Mark Golden, and all the MPs that are, from the PMP. He's keeping everything to himself and his people. They will never know how much money was donated. All they know is that the money that he's offering to build these homes, whether the roof blew off or whatever, the most, I think I saw 400,000. Now this is not US money, guys. This is Jamaican money to rebuild a house that was flattened. Total. No more. Yeah. This is devastating. And to know that the government is playing games with his citizens, that's awful. Sir, I hope you have heard of the word karma. Yeah, karma. You might not have gotten caught up in that hurricane, but I want you, I don't care how strong your home is or how well it's built, you know, this could have happened to you as well. So sometimes you just have to put yourself in other people's shoe and see how much it hurts. Feel their pain. Well, Cartel, um, I don't know. There are people on TikTok asking him, please go and be with Shorty while you're down there. I'm not going there tonight. I am not going there. Yes, he was staying at a place and he was there for a few days before he came out on the road. So who knows whether or not he was entertaining. Again, I guess that's their life. And maybe there is some kind of an understanding there between who and who, I don't know. But she said he's never going to leave her. She made that clear on Instagram that he's never ever going to leave her. So if he's never going to leave her, and there's them, I guess it's both of them and God knows who else. Anyway, like I said, it was just people wanting to, for him to go and be with her while he is visiting Jamaica. You don't know these people on TikTok. If you've never been over there, you should visit and stay a while and see what goes on there. So yes, my friends, this is pretty much it. We see a few more artists that we didn't see a couple of days ago. Everyone is chipping in. We see the angel, she's happy doing what she's doing. She's singing, she's laughing, she's just having fun with it. And she's collecting. People are donating to her. She's a one-man band, so to speak. She's just one person. And I think her son assists her. And of course, she has a team with her. So yes, I'm glad that people are donating to her as well. You could see she's doing it from the heart. It's not for clout, not for any of that. As you know, she's always giving back. You might even see her do they have Thanksgiving in Jamaica? Well, if they do, you'll see her then. But we know for sure you'll see her at Christmas time. Okay, so like I said, everyone is doing their part except for the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Okay, he's playing with the funds. And to say to the people, if you want money to rebuild your house, you've got to bring all your documents. Yes, documents that were blown away in the hurricane, washed away. These people are lucky to be alive, okay, with one suit of clothes on their backs. And here he's telling, bring this, bring that, You see what I'm saying? Think about it. That's the first thing he should say to himself, you know what? Based on the situation and the condition of these people, a lot of them might not have had their paperwork in a plastic bag or a safe. You know what? I just thought about that a couple of days ago. It may sound a little far-fetched, but I was wondering, could these people, had they known like a week in advance that the hurricane was coming, maybe dig a hole, not 6'6", but dig deep enough and put all your documents in a, we used to have a thing in Jamaica called zinc pan. I don't know, as a child, I know my grandparents had it. They used to cook in there and all that. But some kind of a metal pan. They should have put all their important documents in there. Well, then again, you say, well, God forbid they pass. How would anybody know it's even there? Well, maybe they could tell someone, or I don't know. Just put things in a safe place. And inside of that container also, they probably could have put some canned goods and things like that. Because the storm was only for a day or so. So hopefully within 2 days, nothing would really spoil, Yeah. But yes, he tells them to come with proof of ownership, proof of everything. Okay, your TRN, is that what you call it in Jamaica? Bring everything. He wants all that in order for you to get 1 penny to build back a dolly house, because based on what he is offering, that is pretty much what they'll be able to make. A little dolly house, you know, and the largest sum of money that he will give them is maybe enough to build a 1 bedroom, a toilet, and a kitchen. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds. I don't know why he's pinching the money like that. He has billions of dollars, and there's more still coming in. Still coming in. So, you know, for me, I wish Vybz Kartel hadn't donated that money to the government website. He should have kept it, and then, you know, maybe he could have helped to build a few homes, you know, for some of the victims. I see Spice run into this young woman. She's young, very young woman, but she has 9 children. And on her arm, she has all their names tattooed. So she's getting a house. I don't know who else. You know, I'm sure she probably have a long list. Yeah. And of course, you know, you have to check these people out thoroughly, you know, do some kind of background check, because now is a good time to scam people. And a lot of people are in the scamming business. And these artists, they travel, don't get any rest. They're from show to show, state to state, country to country, you know, to earn a living. So I hope nobody take advantage of them. And any promises that they're making to these people, I hope they're not, you know, making promises that, you know, like, you know, you can't keep those promises. It's just not, how do you say? You just can't. It's out of your reach, you know. So don't go promising anybody you're going to build them all a 5-bedroom house and all that. Just, you know, you build a 2-bedroom house. If there's 4 or 5 people there, they're just going to have to make it work until, you know, until such time. Anyway, guys, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. Please, I appreciate it. And my regular viewers and subscribers, thank you again. And keep praying for those people. They say prayer changes things. And donate what you can. Marion Hall, aka Lady Saw, she has a church near here, and she's collecting just about anything on everything. But of course, do not bring any dirty clothes, you know, anything that is torn, no expired foods and all that. But yes, she's at McNabb and University on the northeast side. There's a plaza there. That's where her church is located. Okay, guys, you have a great evening. And please leave your comment. Let me know what you think of Buju and that plane, and he inside the plane saying how not even, I think he said not even a fly can't get in there when they get through packing. Good for you, Buju. Good for everyone. Everybody's doing their thing separately. I hope you guys see that. Bounty had to tell somebody about their parts and wish them that they had like blown away in the storm, because people who have never, and as a matter of fact, he's saying that a lot of people do not donate to his charity, sorry, and his foundation. And so people telling him to go do this, go do that, give this, give that, build this, build that. You know, how dare you people push these guys around? You hear Vybz Kartel told them, I cannot be programmed. Yeah, there's a girl there on TikTok. All she does every day, when she sees somebody post that, hey, we're out, we're on a truck, we're giving this, she said she run over to Kartel page and she don't see him posting anything. Well, she just happened to be on TikTok, or he saw that. He saw, and he really gave it to her. Yes, it wasn't kind. The words were the words that you would want to hear coming from him, but enough already. Too many people telling him what direction to go, and, you know, who to give, who not to give, and all that. Yeah, just let these people do their thing. It is their money, and let them give. Let them give until they can't give anymore. Okay, just remember when Vybz Kartel was incarcerated, I don't think anybody wrote a letter. Nobody went and prayed for him. Nobody brought him anything. I want you to bear that in mind. He did his time and he's out, and don't rush him. Okay, don't bully him. Don't tell him what to do. Okay, please. Good night, all.